my rule when it comes to sneakers, no matter how much of a hype beast I may accidentally be, is that if I don't think it's dope looking, then it's a hard no matter whose name is on it or what the brand is or anything like that.
Yeah. People always ask me what made me want to be a YouTuber, and the answer is very simple. I didn't. So I grew up in the Bay Area, about 35-40 minutes away from San Francisco, and for as long as I could remember, my dad was always filming or taking photos, and that's pretty much the reason why I started filming videos. Eventually I started picking up the camera and he would let me borrow it, and I would record little comedy skits with my cousins, and we would show it at our family gatherings. And to be able to come up with an idea, film it, and then put it on the TV for your family to see and have them laugh was like probably the best feeling ever. And we weren't only making comedy skits, but we started even making music videos. Like, we thought we were legit G-Unit members. That was our favorite like rap group, and wearing throwback jerseys and fitted caps, and that was also around the same time that I really started to get into like sneakers too and fashion, because I wanted to have some of the dopest shoes and some of the dopest clothes at the time. And I think that's where I really started to get a passion for sneakers. Like, obviously I had a few pairs here and there growing up, and my first pair of Jordans was a Jordan 12, but at the time when I had those Jordan 12s, I was so young that I didn't really get to appreciate it for what it really was. Now, during my middle school time, there was obviously not really a place for me to really show my videos out to anybody besides my like friends and family, so most of the stuff was just low-key for our own entertainment. But I think it was going into high school where things really changed for me. So with this documentary, I wanted to align my next sneaker collaboration. Diadora gave me the opportunity to make 2 shoes, and I wanted to tell the story of my journey from the Bay Area to LA. 2 shoes will be coming out June 9th at Champ Sports, Foot Locker, and Foot Action online. And here's the first shoe out of the 2. So right now we're headed to the Oakland Arena. This is basically the inspiration for the Bay Area shoe. This is where I fell in love with the Golden State Warriors and basketball itself. So check these out. This is the box, first of all. Put my old logo in the first D, and then I put my new logo in the A right there. Here they are right here. The colorway itself is obvious. Old school Warrior colors during the We Believe era. I added a little bit of gray to represent the Bay Area BART, and then also just the color of the Oakland Coliseum. So everything on the shoe is full suede, and then you got that yellow piping on the Diadora logo. That's actually 3M, and then DreamQrew right on the back. We used to hop on the Fremont BART and head to the Oakland Coliseum. So on the insole of the shoe, we actually put the Bay Area BART map from San Jose all the way to SF Daly City area. Back in the day, it only went to Fremont, but you know, I wanted to show love to San Jose too, so I did the newer BART map. I brought this tee, We Believe era. So obviously, as I got older and technology got better, the internet was starting to become a thing. I think it was like 2006 where MySpace was just popping. It was the social media network, and I decided to upload some of these skits that we were making. It started to circulate. Like, a lot of people were reposting it, and you know, people at my high school started to see it, and it started to get a couple hundred views. And then I think YouTube came out. One of my friends was like, yo, you gotta upload your videos on YouTube. And at the time I was so like hyped on MySpace that I was like, nah, I'm sticking with MySpace. But then I finally gave in when I started to notice in 2007 that YouTube like was, you know, it was starting to pop off. So I was like, all right, let's try this out. I got this new video called Afghan Fight for the Dinner Bill. Let's upload it to YouTube. And after that, like, it went from like a little bit of, you know, views and whatnot to a couple 100,000 views.
Check this out, yo. Damn.
And for me, that was insane. And you know, we started getting invited to like shows, international shows. We went to Canada for a show, and although we were getting a lot of traction throughout the Afghan and Middle Eastern community, it's such a small market. And at this point, a couple years after obviously uploading on YouTube, I wasn't making enough money to be able to like make that my main job. So I was working a retail job, trying to figure out if I want to be in school or not. And you know, I stopped going to school. I made a decision that I wanted to move to LA. And one of my cousins who's got into UCLA, he's like, yo, you want to move there with me? And it was a complete fail.
This historical room is going to be no longer in the videos. I'm not gonna stay in the Bay Area my whole life. I want to try something new. I look at things as like, you know, I'd rather go and try it than regret not trying it. So, like Michael Jordan said, I can accept failure. I can't accept not trying.
I think I moved there for like 3 months, ended up going broke, not making any money off YouTube, and I just ended up moving back. But it was cool because I mean, at least I took that first step of trying to move to LA. It's just that I didn't really do anything. And then I think it was like a year after that my friend Yusuf, aka Fusi, hit me up, and we've known each other since before he started his YouTube channel. And he's like, yo, like, come move out here, be my roommate. You know, he was hyping me up, and I decided to go. I decided to move again to LA, and this time it did last a little bit longer, but I think it only lasted like 7 or 8 months. And for that time that I moved with Yusuf, I learned a lot. At the time, I still wasn't making enough on my YouTube channel to be able to like just, you know, have YouTube as my main focus. So I ended up, you know, running dry and running out of money. But like during those 7 or 8 months, I started to incorporate sneakers here and there into my videos. I started to do these monthly pickups where I would show all my clothing and sneaker pickups, and those videos started to do better than my average vlog. So I was like, damn, this could be it. This could be what my thing is I could start making sneaker videos. But then I was also going broke, living in LA with Yusuf again, so I had to make the decision. And I think our lease was coming up, and Yusuf was going to move into like a bigger apartment or something like that, and I decided to move back to the Bay because I couldn't afford to go into a bigger apartment.
I see the court, but there's hella stuff on it. Wow, my home court is gone, bro. We used to play right there. We played full court, but this was the main one we played on, half court. So, damn, we're supposed to play here right now too. Damn, man. Crapped out. Literally crapped out, man.
So I ended up moving back to the Bay Area, and I was like, I had just failed. I failed moving to LA for the second time. I come back home, I feel like a failure. Like, you know, you tell your parents you're moving to LA to pursue your dreams, and then you end up moving back for a second time. It makes you feel like you're just, you know, you let them down, or you're letting everybody down. And I really didn't know what my point in life was, and I didn't even know if I wanted to be alive, or if I even, you know, like, I even thought about quitting, like just stopping YouTube and just, you know, just disappearing off the face of the earth. But for some reason I didn't. And then I finally said, you know what, I'm gonna take a risk, and I launched my Crew Kicks channel, and I also started to do these Sneakerheads Be Like skits, which absolutely blew up.
Before I hype it up, man, I just want to let you guys know that thank you for all the support, and I'm gonna get started on creating the new channel, which is gonna be strictly sneaker and fashion videos. Here we go. Hopefully it comes out dope. Hey, what do you guys think? Crew Kicks. The channel name is Crew Kicks.
And I started uploading daily videos. I started uploading 2 videos a day. Actually, I was doing 5 days a week Crew Kicks and daily vlogs. I went from just being nobody in the sneaker world to being this new content creator that some people loved and some people hated. But as long as people were watching, I didn't care. I just knew that this was it. And it just took me from being unhappy and confused and wanting to give up to being like, this is my purpose of content creation, and I found my thing, and it is sneakers. As much as I love the Bay Area and that is home, I still didn't want to be there, and I knew that I needed to be in LA. So I hopped on Craigslist every day. I started to take trips to LA and just go from hotel to hotel with the little bit of money I had to just be in LA and look for apartments. And then at that time too, me and Mina, you know, she was someone who was helping me. Like, we were friends before that, but she was, you know, telling me like, yo, you gotta be in LA. I'm out here, I'll help you out with whatever you need. If you need me to film for you, whatever it is. So, and obviously, you know, I liked her, so I was trying to be in LA so I could be closer to her. I ended up finding on Craigslist somebody that was looking for a roommate. It was like, they listed that the rent would be like $1,200 a month. Got in contact with the guy. I drove to LA and I met with him, and he said I could move in. So I drove back to the Bay, filled up my car, took everything I needed, and I started my next chapter, which was my 3rd time moving to LA. This is it, and if this doesn't work, that's it. I'm never gonna try to move to LA again. Like 3rd time's a charm. This is it. I packed my car up and I moved to LA, and the rest is history. Like literally, the rest is history. There's this building right here. Right here, literally, I used to come here with my tripod. I filmed a bunch of videos. This is where I was sleeping on the mattress on the floor. We didn't have a bed frame. Not that I couldn't afford it. I could afford a bed frame, but I was just on such a grind that I just did not care. Literally, mattress on the floor. I think I had like 20 pairs of shoes, and I think I was just like uploading 2 videos a day. This is Park La Brea. I don't remember. Do you remember what apartment it was? It was on the 5th floor. Yeah. 502, yeah, 502. My old apartment, 502. I'm not gonna go inside because I don't know if my old roommate still lives here and whatnot. It still smells the same with the laundry smell, yeah. But man, I got lucky with this, man. Shout out to Shaw. He literally, I found him on Craigslist. Cool dude, told me to move in, and from there it was just LA every single day, uploading 2 videos a day, grinding. The next spot we're gonna go to is basically walking distance from here, and it's somewhere that I used to go whenever I just wanted to, like, you know, clear my mind, come up with ideas, film. When I wanted to film like a review at night, we'd literally go there because it was such a dope spot to film at. And that spot right there is actually what really inspired the 2nd shoe from the collab. So I guess we'll go there. So this right here is LACMA Museum, and this is also known as the Urban Lights. And I would come late night, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It would be empty. There would be nobody here. There's a lot of people here right now. I remember me and Jamie made a video doing like a Crew Kicks like guessing game or something like that. Should I take out the shoes inside? And we see the shoes inside where it's probably the littest. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the 2nd sneaker from the Bay to LA pack. This is the LA shoe, inspired by the Urban Lights here in Los Angeles. And there they are right there. The DreamQrew Diadora Maverick. I wanted to keep it very simple with this shoe. Obviously DreamQrew on the back with the logo, the 07 logo, Diadora right there. Gray tie-dye vibe, kind of gives you that, you know, when you look at a light, it gives you that little glisten. So that's what we kind of went with the gray on the logo, and then on the back area. And cream laces, of course. Y'all know I go crazy with the cream laces. And then on the inside, we got some palm tree vibes. The Urban Lights, like look at it. Look, it even matches the pole, like literally. This is the perfect shoe. Inspired by my favorite spot in LA right here, the Urban Lights. So 2 of 2 for the Diadora collab. And the last 5 years have just been amazing, but I can't lie, there has definitely been some ups and downs. I can honestly say I've never been happier with my journey and where I'm at right now, but maybe I won't have the most views forever, and maybe I won't be the most relevant person to the public eye, but I know that, you know, maybe there's someone out there that I can entertain, and that's what matters most to me. You know, whether it's 1 person or 100 people or 1 million people, I just want to put a smile on people's faces, and that's my main goal with this whole thing, is just being able to just entertain people and make people happy. All right, so we just got to Walnut Creek. This is where my dad's restaurant's at, and this is the first stop on our little trip back to the Bay. My dad is a very hardworking man, so it's impossible to catch him anywhere else but his work, and give him my shoe. This is the first pair I've given him, and I don't even think he knows that I have a shoe, but yeah, we're gonna give him the shoe and see.
Beautiful, man. Oh, shoes. That's another thing.
Yeah,
That's new.
Palm
This
trees.
is new, right?
It's very simple, but you know, you can wear it with anything. So.
Oh, but that's the beginning, right? Thank you. Congratulations. Good job. Great. Good job, Mina John. I know it's your help too.
So you gotta,
Recording always.
You have to wear it and send me
I
a
have to
picture.
wear it Mondays.
The off day shoe, not while he's working.
This is a great dad's gift for that. Also, I want your signature somewhere.
Oh yeah, I could sign
see?
it.
Proud dad moment.
Ah, let me do this.
Thumbnail.
And I like to look at YouTube as like, you know, a photo album. You know, one day I won't be here, but at least my family could go back and see my life, whether it's, you know, a funny skit or a vlog of me traveling. You know, this is gonna last on the internet forever. So maybe I won't be here, but at least my videos will. Bro, this is like my old book right here. Goals 2015. On May 27, 2015, I created this book. On blank, I made it come true. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow. 1 million subscribers on Qias Omar. That didn't happen because the Qias Omar channel is like upload once a year.
Edit that to say QrewTV.
Yeah, 100,000 subscribers on QrewTV. Have an apartment, did that. 100 in my savings, we did that. 100,000 followers on Facebook. We did Instagram, not Facebook.
Yeah.
Release a mini movie. That's crazy. Start a sneaker channel. That's the only one I'm marked
Wow.
up for.
Sneaker.
Oh, this is like coming up with my Crew Kicks channel.
POP sneakers, Crew sneakers, the Crew sneakers.
Qias for the third channel, unboxings, Kyson Harris.
Oh my god.
Google Plus podcast. Look, we were gonna do a podcast in 2015. And then the rest
That's
is
crazy.
I made this happen a long time ago, so I don't know that, but we're gonna change this to QrewTV because that ended up being my main channel. So we're gonna knock that one out. 100 subscribers on QrewTV, of course, we did that. Have an apartment, we definitely did that. 50 in my savings, we did that. 100,000 followers on Screw Facebook, we don't do Facebook. We did Twitter though, we'll do Twitter. And Instagram, we did that. And then release a mini movie, we're doing that literally right now.
They stand there like Will Smith.
Oh yeah,